Hi friends, it's Deb. I am doing the May update for the musical panning project. This was created by Maddie at Patriot Makeup. I will have her information listed below. The social media hashtags are musical pans and musical panning. We've been kind of using both. This was started on the 2nd of January this year, ends on the 3rd of January next year. Monthly updates. What Maddie did, she took decades of music, starting with the 1940s, 50s, 60s, etc., up until now, and she took 3 songs from each decade and created a prompt for them. I started with 1 song from each decade. Some people are going decade by decade. Some people are starting with one, like the first prompt from each decade. I just started with each decade, but chose like whatever song I wanted from each one. This has been a really successful project for me so far, and I do have a couple of things rolling out, so let's talk about them. The first decade is the 1940s. I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire from the Ink Spots. It's a fiery item. I chose the Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. First of all, this color reminds me of fire, and also if something is on fire, you spray it with water. It all made sense to me. I want to finish this. I have used it. It says only 8 times, but that's not true. I only count uses where I'm setting my face, but I don't count like if I wet a brush or something. I don't know why I don't, but I don't. But anyway, we made it all the way down to there. For the 1950s, I was working on Sleepwalk by Santo and Johnny, an item you put on before bed. I had another spray in here. It's the Power Up In Beauty Power Up Spray. I use this as part of my skincare. My goal was to finish this, and I did. So rolling in for the 1950s, in place of that, I'm going to bring in the song. It's a prompt that she already has, but it's Walk the Line by Johnny Cash. It's an IR lip liner. I'm going to hate myself for doing this, and I know I am, but I am going to bring in the e.l.f. Precision Liquid Liner. So we know that I do not do liquid liners, gel liners, whatever, but I always put them into projects to force myself to use them and practice and try. This is a whole new beast. This is like the brush tip kind, and like this could go really wrong, but I want to try it 20 times. I was going to say wish me luck, but like we need more than luck. For the 1960s, I have been working on Sitting on the Dock of the Bay from Otis Redding. Oh, love it so much. An item that makes you feel chill. This is loud. I still have the same 2 bath bombs left. I should do them today. Today's kind of chilly, but if those don't get done in the next couple of weeks, they'll have to wait until fall. Our weather is a little crazy, but it's getting warmer, and I don't know about you, but when it's warm, I don't want to sit in a bath. For the 1970s, September by Earth, Wind & Fire, an item that makes you feel good. Oops, sorry. I have the Essence Blush in Befitting. I want to use it 50 times, and I have used it 18, and we are wearing off the pattern a little bit. This is what I'm wearing today. I love these Essence blushes. I think they're $3. Absolutely worth it. For the 1980s, another one bites the dust from Queen, a product that's almost gone. I brought in the Murad AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. I wanted to finish it, and I did. That was the last song from the 80s that I had, so I have made up another prompt for the 80s. So I am bringing in, for Betty Davis Eyes from Kim Carnes, an eye product, and for that I want to bring in the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. I have it in 0, and I want to finish this. That's 2 black liners. When we figure out who is in charge here, things are going to change around here. For the 1990s, Nothing Else Matters from Metallica, an item you will miss when it's gone. It is the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I use this every single day as my eyeshadow primer. I want to use it 100 times. This did already have pan in it, but this should have been decluttered probably 2 years ago. But I promised that after I used it this 100 times in this project that I would let this one go. So far we are at 44 out of our 100 uses, and this is looking loved. So even if I had to call it quits with this one today, I would still give myself full credit for this because this has taken some work. And I know a couple of people have fully panned these before. I think Kaylee Wesley in the past has fully panned one of these. I don't know if it was Painterly or Soft Ochre, but I know they take forever. So we're getting there. For the 2000s, Beat Yourself from Audio Slave, an item that makes you feel or look natural. I brought in the L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. I was gifted this from Buzz Agent. I want to use it 20 times, and I am still currently at 6. But again, if you watched my recent... What update? There was an update I was talking about the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation and how it seems like I've wasted so much of the product just trying to figure out how to apply it on my face. Like brushes, sponges, different brushes, different like... And so I feel like we went through some of this too, but I finally figured out just using a sponge is the way to go. I do really like this though. I thought at first that this would just be like any of the other like tinted moisturizers I've gotten in the past from BoxyCharm, where you put them on and it's like a moisturizer feel, but then it just leaves like an orange tint. Not at all. This is lovely and it feels nice on the skin. Did I say 6 out of 20 uses? For the 2010s, Heathens from 21 Pilots, an item that makes you feel dangerous. I didn't really know, but like black nail polish makes me feel kind of like, I don't know, edgy. Can I say that? I'm almost 50. Hell yeah, I can be edgy, all right? Anyway, I chose black nail polish and I just wanted to use it 3 times and I did. April 3rd was my last use on this, so we are going to roll this out. In place of that, the last song that I have in the 2010s is Genius from LSD Sia Diplo Labyrinth, an item that you think is genius. Bringing in another nail polish. This is from Zoya, and this is called Liesel. And I wish I would have brought this swatch over to show you what this looks like just on a nail swatch. On its own, this color completely underwhelmed me. Like it's one that would have just sat on my shelf had I not tried it as a topper. So I have it on top of the light blue Derby that I'm working on, and it just puts like the coolest like blue, purple, like multi-chrome flip on your nails. And I have a bunch of nail polishes that I'm currently working on, and I'm like, yes, I absolutely would love to have a topper for these. So instead of my typical 3 uses for nail polish, I am going to put this one in for 5. I know, I feel like I'm living on the wild side. For the 2020s, I was working on Get a Kick Out of You from Tony B and Lady G, an item you love. I love this so incredibly much. It is the Balm's Mary Luminizer, an oldie but a goodie. I wanted to use it 50 times, and my 50th use was on the 3rd of April, so I think a day or 2 after I finished my update last time. But I kept it in and used it for most of this month. I have 63 uses on it now. We have some nice juicy pan, and I'm sad to put this one away. And I might not. I don't know what I'm doing. But for this prompt, we are done. So the next song that I'm going to work on in the 2020s, which is also the last one in the 2020s for me to work on, is Pac-Man by the Gorillaz, an item you can't get enough of. So this was kind of interchangeable with the other nail polish prompt, but I chose the Orly Space Cadet. I want to bring this in again. I think this would be beautiful on some of the other polishes that I'm currently working on. So I wanted to have another topper option. So this is also going to be in for 5 uses. Anyway, I know I did that different. Usually I do what I'm keeping in, rolling out, and then I do my roll-ins at the end, but this way just seems to work better for me in my brain to do it decade by decade, and I hope you're okay with that. Anyway, we still have several months of this left. If you would like to join in, please do. Mari is not part of the Fantastic Ladies group. She doesn't do a lot on social media, but the information will be listed down below. And if you have problems like accessing the prompts, any of that, let me know and I can get them to you. We'd love to have you join. And if I still have it in it should be in my description box too. Mari made a playlist of all of these songs, which is really fun too. So anyway, I hope everyone is having a really good day. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Did we cover everything? Okay. Bye. Okay, that sounded wildly sexual. This started on the 2nd of January. I don't want... Why am I struggling so bad? Can I just stop?